yeah, just going live now. Probably a couple of minutes late, but anyways, never mind. I'll get this started on my phone just so that I can keep up with some chat here, although things are looking pretty quiet, so I don't know if we're going to get many coming or not. Anyways, never mind. I guess we get who we get. If we get anybody, we get somebody. But yeah, probably be just an hour unless we sort of get a heap coming in. But anyways, never mind. Here we are, and yeah, just waiting for this to start up on my phone here. So yeah, now I've got it on my phone, I can keep up. If anybody comes in, can keep up with chats. So yeah, what's everybody up to? And yeah, I do hope we get a few people coming in. Be lovely. Yeah, I do have a milestone coming up, 25K. I'm not that far away from there at the moment. Let's see, what do we got? $24K 600. So yeah, I'm not that far off. So it'd be great to have something, but I don't know. And it's hoping to get a few other channels sort of talking and on board. If I do have something special for 25K, it'd be great to have a few other people involved, because I certainly couldn't run a giveaway by myself if I did have a giveaway. So would love to have a few people, come on board and maybe say, oh yeah, we'll help you with that. Somebody have a restream, or somebody who pays for restream or StreamYard, and we could run a giveaway with that and see how that works. I don't know. So yeah, I'd love to have a few thoughts on that. Obviously be for subscribers only. For obvious reasons, and could even have like a members draw or something as well. So yeah, who do we have here with us, and who'd like to share some ideas on that? Current temperature here, 65 degrees, and they're talking about a top of 72. So yeah, it'd be warming up a little bit today. So yeah, just waiting to see who's coming in. At least in chat, I did send the link out to a few people, but they're probably all busy. I don't know if I'm going to see any of them or not. We'll see. So yeah, I'd love to hear some thoughts on that. And of course, please do say hello if you are here, and also if you'd like your channel link shared out, type drop, DROP, and Nightbot will share you all out, hopefully. So yeah, who do we have here with us? Yeah, hopefully the lighting's okay here. I've sort of shut the curtain because the sun's sort of shining in, and it's a bit strange the way it's shining in. So shut the curtain and turn the light on, and so hopefully my sound quality and video quality is okay. So we're just sort of waiting to see who we're going to get today to just to join in and share your thoughts. And I know that I think it's about a month away, the Ozark meetup. So, yeah, anybody who's interested in that one, there's more information on that from Gail's channel and also Simply Jan's channel, hosted by Jan of Simply Jan, of course, with co-hosts, I believe, Gail and Lynda of Another Time. So you can also check out Lynda's channel another time, or Gail's channel for more information on that, as well as Jan's channel, Simply Jan Homestead. Do I have any mods that could drop those channels for me? Be great if I had a few mods around, or a mod or two who could drop those channels in chat for more information. And I would have loved to have been able to go to that, but I'm afraid I won't be able to. I'm stuck here, so maybe next year. And oh shit, I said that last year. But yeah, I'd love to get to some meetups and get out of this country and get to some meetups, and it ain't happening at this stage, so I'm afraid. But yeah, I'm just sitting here drinking iced coffee. Since it's warming up a little bit, iced coffee is always good. And yeah, as I said, I did send some links out. So if anybody would like to join here that I've sent links to, I'd love to see you. Would love to see you, but yeah, don't know if that's going to happen. A pretty quiet week last week. But I did have a nice day. It was thinking what day it was. Thursday, I believe it was. Lynda had a giveaway for a celebration. Lynda of Another Time, and her channel has hit the amazing milestone of over 100k subscribers. So congratulations and very well done, Lynda. And I was lucky enough to get some prizes in her giveaway, which was so appreciated. Big thank you to Lynda. And I did make a short video of what I did with the prize money, and do check that out, my latest video. Don't know if you can see. These earrings are one thing that I got. Also, I got some serum. And I also paid my phone bill, which was really wonderful that I could do that. And, that was really quite a blessing too. Instead of using money that I'd sort of budgeted to pay it, when it's due, I could sort of pay it a few days early and use prize money towards that. And I thought, wow, that's wonderful and really much appreciated. So once again, a huge thank you to Lynda of Another Time. I might have to, looks like I don't have any mods here, so I might have to share these links out myself, I think. So just bear with me. I'll get these channels shared out. So we'll get Simply Jan Homestead. So, yeah, just bear with me as I get these links shared out. Living my best life at 60. Hi there, Echo. Great to see you. So I'm just sharing out a couple of channels. I was just reminding anybody who's interested, the Ozark meetup is coming up. And I'm just sharing out some channels there. So Simply Jan Homestead, she's hosting it, and of course I'll share out some co-hosts. Gail Southern Living, I'll share out Gail's channel. So just bear with me as I get these channels shared out. Yeah, if I've got any mods, also I want to share out Lynda's channel, Lynda of Another Time. She's another co-host, and of course, also thanking her for the celebration prizes of her celebration live stream that she had a few days ago. I think it was either Thursday or Friday when the live stream was. So just getting these all shared out. And I'll see if I can find Lynda's channel. I think I might have it still on my clipboard, I think. Oh, yes, I do. So I'll just get Lynda's channel shared out as well. So, yeah, who else do we have here with us? So, yeah, do check those channels out, and you can get information on the Ozark meetup from any of those channels. Simply Jan Homestead, Gail Southern Living, and also Another Time. Oh, thank you, Echo, for sharing that one out. I just was doing it as well, so I really appreciate you doing it. And I sort of thought I'd talk today about if anybody's got any ideas. I would like to, but I definitely would need help for a 25K giveaway. I've almost got to the 25K milestone, and just wondering if anybody would like to help with that. Somebody who has a subscription to either Restream or StreamYard, then I could sort of have it run on those as well. I'm not really able to bring up, because I stream from the tablet too. I'm not really able to bring up web pages on here. It just doesn't like doing it with the mobile Chrome for some reason, the mobile Chrome browser. So yeah, I'm just thinking if I did sort of do it and somebody running a picker, I would sort of need some help. Unless I sort of run and showed sort of on the phone like this, I could also do that, I guess. I don't know, I'm just thinking. Because, yeah, subscription to do it is sort of a little bit much too. Subscription for the Restream or the StreamYard. It's a little bit pricey, I think. So, yeah, I'm just sort of hoping if anybody's got any ideas on that one. And, of course, some other channels would like to, participate and give some prizes away in the giveaway. Somebody gives some seeds or something, and even if they say, just limited to, the USA, which is fine. Of course, most of my subscribers are in the United States. Hi there, Robyn, Garden State so and so. Awesome, great to see you. So, yeah, I'm just sort of hoping anybody's got any ideas on that. Because, yeah, I'm very, very, very close to a big milestone. Focus, focus. I'm under 400 away from 25K, so just trying to get this this to focus, or focus up on my creator studio. So, of course, if anybody's got any ideas on that, hi there. Or I cannot read. I'll get this up here so that I can read who has come in. Oh, hi there, Carol. Broke but bountifully blessed. Hi there. Great to see you. Oh, thank you, Robyn. Uh, Lily, hi there. I don't know what you're talking about, and don't know what the relevance is. Yeah, that would be great too. Yeah, yeah, that would be wonderful. Echo. Oh, thank you, Carol. I should put you in blue too. Because if you've got anything you'd like to share, you're most welcome. Because I do know you from quite a few different channels, so it's wonderful to see you, Carol. Yeah, that would be wonderful. Would be really wonderful, Echo. Yeah. And I would love to have a couple of channels sort of get involved, and if others decided they wanted to give some prizes, even like a packet of seeds or something, USA only, that would be really, really wonderful. I'm sort of thinking that the most I could sort of give away is $50, I'm afraid. So, I'm sort of not in a position to be able to give much away. Oh, that would be wonderful, Echo, yeah. If we could get a heap of people involved, whether we run it in a week's time or a couple of weeks' time, make sure I keep $50 back for some prizes. Maybe if I gave away a special prize or a couple of special prizes, a members only and a subscribers prize, something like that. Two $25 vouchers on Amazon or PayPal, whatever anybody would prefer. Because I haven't sort of had a giveaway yet for even 10K, 15K, or 20K, and I really need to do something just to thank everybody. And thinking, yeah, if I keep I sort of keep $50 back to have a couple of prizes. Oh, hi there, Heather. Great to see you. Yeah, get a few people to help. That would be wonderful. Would be really, really wonderful. And, I'm just so thankful of, being sort of at these milestones and, almost 25K. And I think, I've got to try and have a giveaway somehow and, just to thank everybody. Just trying to keep up with chat here. It'd be great if we could sort of get Gail on board too, because Gail is really great at organising things. Gail and Jan are really great at organising things. Jan of Simply Jan Homestead. I did have those links shared out right at the start of chat. Knowing that the Ozark meetup is coming up in about a month's time. So, I just sort of reminded everybody of that, and anybody who's interested in going could get some more information from Jan's channel, Gail's channel, or Lynda's channel, and the links have been shared out at the start of chat. And of course, if anybody in blue wants to share out some other links or have some collabs or projects coming up or special videos, feel free. Feel free to share that out. So, yeah, do feel free to share that out. But, if we sort of run that and had it subscriber only, in a week or a couple of weeks' time, it would be brilliant. So, of course, if somebody would like to, help me with that and just to throw up a few ideas, it'd be wonderful. Let's see what else we've missed here. I've got you running on my computer too, but often it's easy just, read on this thing. I'll take these glasses off. Maybe I should open this phone out to make it a bit larger, that it's easier even to read. So, just to keep up with everything. I will remind everybody also, if you want your channel shared out, type drop and Nightbot should do it. Hopefully it's working. And yeah, it's warming up a bit today. What's the temperature? 65 at the moment. Or 66. Focus. The light sort of shines on everything in a funny way. So, with a top of 72. So, definitely when it gets up a bit more, I'll be taking this sweater off. Sort of put this sweater on just to advertise some of my new merch. But, yeah, looking like things are going to be huge here. Nearly 25K. So, wow. What have I missed here? Get you all up here again. Top messages. I should put it onto all messages, shouldn't I? Because I might have missed something. Time here. We're looking at 11:29. 11:29 a.m. on a Sunday. Mother's Day here, but I don't do Mother's Day myself. but wishing Mother's Day greetings to everybody who is a mum and everybody who has a mum. So, yeah, wishing Mother's Day blessings to everybody. I don't personally do it because I ain't got no kids and I never had a mother or a father, so I don't sort of do, Mother's Day, and I don't do Father's Day. And, of course, I know for many too, it's not a really good day for many either. It's a problematic day for many. I was talking to a good friend earlier and, she was saying about, her kids don't appreciate her and she had a very problematic relationship with her parents. So, I totally get that. And I like to just remind everybody of those who struggle on this day. Yes, so true, Heather. I'm 17 hours in the future, or I'm from the past. Yeah, yeah. It's funny how that is, but really, when you think about it, time zones, you know, is it really real or is it just a manufactured thing? If there's something that happens like an earthquake somewhere, well, they're going to say what time it happens in the location, but they're also going to say what time it was when it actually happened, sort of, in different time zones, corresponding to their own time. So, yeah, that's interesting. Our treasured home. Hi there, Nancy. Great to see you. And, I just thought today I'd sort of talk about giveaways and thinking I should really have a giveaway for 25K, and I'm sort of that close to it now. I'm less than 400 subs away from 25K. I'm at 24,610. So I'm that close to it. So I'm thinking, I need to have a giveaway. Giveaway didn't happen for 5K, it didn't happen for 10K, it didn't happen for 15K or 20K, and I'm sort of thinking, I can't afford much, but if I put $50 sort of aside to have for a couple of prizes, it would be something. And, just to give something back to everybody. So, it's something I'd like to do. And I'm sort of wanting to get a few people involved, and if some other channels want to give away a few gifts as well, we have like a giveaway live stream celebration for 25K. That would be wonderful. And, like if somebody gave away a packet of seeds and sent it to USA only, that's all good. Because, of course, most of my subscribers are in the States. Or somebody else from Canada set one Canada only, that's okay. I have a lot of people from Canada also who follow. Congratulations, Heather. You just hit your 3K. That's awesome. Congratulations. And I believe that you were just able to get monetized too recently. So that's wonderful, and congratulations. I'm pretty sure somebody was telling me was either in Gail's live stream, Jan's live stream, or Lynda's live stream. It was, something that's sort of somebody was telling me within the last couple of days. So congratulations, and that's well deserved, and it's wonderful to see. But also, I am getting a payment this month from YouTube. So I'm sort of thinking, that will sort of cover the giveaway for my 25K celebration. Oh, yes, you have to fill out the info still. Yeah, there's a fair list of things you've got to fill out too. I know. Actually, I had to get a social security number. Actually, I had to sort of do that. Also, one thing you need to be prepared for, Heather, is YouTube wants your physical address, and you need to keep on them because sometimes, they'll send you a letter with the code, and you've actually got to give them the code, as in physical mail to actually set your address or whatever. YouTube just wants that. And sometimes the letters can go astray. You should have it within a couple of weeks of when you actually apply for monetization. You should have the letter within a couple of weeks. And of course, if you don't get it within a couple of weeks, you really want to get onto YouTube and tell them that you didn't get it, and they will send out another one. So you really got to be vigilant of that one because, the way the mail system works now, often things do go astray. So that's one thing you've got to be attentive of. I'm pretty sure that's what they still do. They did, back when I got monetized 4 years ago, I think. Something like that. That's how they did it back then. So I'm thinking it's probably still the same process. You're most welcome, Heather. Most welcome. Yeah, have Gail to help you. Yes, that's a great thing. Gail's done it a couple of times. So Gail could be a great help there for that one. And that's really good that you've got somebody nearby. Well, within the same country, I should say, who could help you. Because you're not exactly nearby in distance, but within the same country. So that's wonderful. And I'm just sitting here drinking iced coffee because it's going to warm up a bit today, and 72. So I won't be wearing this hoodie all day. Once it sort of gets over 70, I'll be taking this one off. And I mean, it is warming up a little bit that I'm drinking iced coffee. I'm really grateful. Awesome. I'm just sort of got you all running on my phone that I can sort of keep up with some chat because it don't show up here on StreamYard. So got you all running on my phone that I can sort of keep it going. And it looks like the video quality is not too bad today. What's the sound quality like? Because obviously I don't know because I haven't got the sound on, or you'd be, we'd be getting echoed out of here. But got you all running here. Oh no, the video quality is now looking a bit funny. It's the internet here is not brilliant at all. So it could be good just to have somebody else actually hosting the either the restream or the StreamYard just for that reason too. That could be. Oh, pretty good. Oh, good. Just because of the internet here is just so horrible. This week, tomorrow I've got an appointment again at the laser skin clinic, so I'll get another yellow LED treatment on my face. Anti-wrinkle, anti-aging, anti-blemish, spots and sunspots and pigmentation and everything. So got a bit of pigmentation I want to get rid of. So I have another appointment there with Thing and the LED. And then I do have the LED mask that I sort of use in between times of my own LED mask or thingy. But of course, the one at the laser clinics is far more powerful than an at-home one. So we'll be doing that. Thinking I might have to get out somewhere and see if I can find some fall colours somewhere to film. Thinking of that one. So I might even do that. And especially if I can get a day that's not too hot to film that one, go out and film that. Fingers crossed. I do have some footage of some Asian dancers and that sort of thing from the last time I was at night market. Thinking I should make a video just of that. So I need to edit that. A live stream during the week. I'm also just searching to see if I can find another place. And one that I can afford is the big thing. One that's not asking for too much of a deposit. This house I'm in is really getting a bit much. I'm not sleeping, because they're fighting and arguing, the other residents, and then too many of them drink too much, and too many of them use illegal drugs, and it's just not very nice. So I filmed the grocery store. I have to voice over. Yeah, I know what that's like, Heather. Sometimes a grocery store you can be filming in there, and they have the background music and things, and you end up because I've got background music playing, you're having to blank out the sound and put some YouTube music on, from YouTube's Creator Studio audio library or whatever, and do a voiceover. And a couple of times I've had to do that, and I often have to do that like at the markets because copyright music. What I'll do is when I'm editing the video, I do on my editing app. I do have. Don't know if I can show you. Okay, we just open that. Just look for a file here. That one will do. So I've just put that up on my editing app. I use InShot and I pay for that. I think that's I like it because it's got a lot of functions and I can do it on either my phone or my tablet. It just depends what I'm feeling like editing on. But I can edit on this or I can edit on my tablet. And it's brilliant if I can do it on my tablet because that's a big screen. There is on here captions. So I will often put captions on my videos. That'll be just set on my video, not through YouTube. So of course, it'll start generating captions. Because sometimes I forget what I'm saying. So I find it quite handy when I'm sort of editing. Sometimes if I have to do voiceover, I will have it sort of do the captions. So it's done the captions, because this is a short clip, so it's done the captions pretty quickly. So we've got the captions come up. And then I'll actually record a voiceover on this, reading out what the captions say. Just to get it sounding a bit more natural and not so canned or voiceoverish, if you know what I mean. We'll read out what it says as the captions come up with what I actually said in the video, if I have to do voiceover. And then, of course, I'll blank out or mute the original file and then, just use the voiceover file. And then maybe, a background music one or background sounds or whatever that I just sort of have, on my device that I can just pull up, whether it's, songs from audio library or what have you. I'll go back and see what I've missed here. Oh, hi there, Moon over Miami. Great to see you. Yes, it is annoying, Heather, yes. But, it's something that I've sort of got used to. It seems to be whatever public place or public event you go to, there is background music playing, and it's doesn't take much for your microphone to pick it up. And, of course, it doesn't take much for YouTube's algorithms to recognise copyright music. It could take sort of like about 5 seconds of copyright music. And YouTube will recognise it. It recognises it really, really quickly. I hope your day is going well. Thank you, Heather. Oh, yes, Moon, you're at work today? Yeah, you do have some interesting work hours. So, yeah, hopefully everything goes well for you. And, yeah, I don't know, a good day at work. Somebody had said, people who go fishing have said, like, a bad day fishing's better than a good day at work. I could nearly say a bad day at the markets is better than a good day at work. I don't know. Everybody would be having a giggle at that one. just sitting here drinking iced coffee at the moment. Yeah, I did do this on Restream, but and send out the link to a few people, but everybody must be busy, so never mind. Alerts going off on this thing. I forgot that I didn't turn alerts off on this. Maybe I should do that. Do not disturb. I did turn on do not disturb on my tablet because I'm live streaming from my tablet, so at least there's that. But I forgot about this. Turning the sound down, but it doesn't sort of turn down the alert sound. So, anyways, we got that done now, and it's so handy. I can open this thing out that I can actually read what's coming up here without having to wear glasses all the time. I really need new glasses, but that will be sometime in the future when YouTube's kind again. I'm thinking, this month YouTube's payment I'll put towards some prizes, giveaway. So that's what I'm thinking with what I'll do with this month, and hopefully it'll get to soon being every month. Be wonderful. When I was first monetized, it was every other month or sometimes every third month, and then the last couple of years, the way things have gone, it's been like 5 months or 6 months between payments, and it's only now starting to be every other month now. At once I got over 20,000 subscribers or 20k subscribers, so it's only just starting to become every other month again. It's sort of the last couple of years, YouTube has really become a lot less the AdSense. The companies just ain't paying as much for ads as what they were. That's what it is. Those who are, maybe a lot of others also know that YouTube actually auctions off the ad spots for each. I'm not sure how exactly they do it, but they auction off ad spots, and so the winning bidder, which is whichever advertising agency is bidding, that's sort of what they pay for each ad slot in your video. And of course, there's sort of a difference between everybody's videos, and a difference also in different subjects. The how to niche will pay less than the finances niche, for example. Apparently, the niche that sort of is pushing like financial videos actually has the highest rate per ad, which is amazing. But different niches and different sub others, even within a niche, different subject within a niche will pay different. And it's sort of not known what each of those. it's probably something that's changing all the time as well. And it would take a YouTube insider to actually tell us what exactly it is, or, what exactly each one does. And probably a lot of YouTube insiders probably don't know. So, it's all something that's interesting. And, I've noticed, different videos pay, for me, different videos pay different on, per click, or, RPM, or whatever it's called. That they're all, each video is at a different rate also. And, videos of different subjects, it's all at a different rate. And also, it does depend where your videos are all getting shown too. If your videos get put out a lot in the Philippines, for example, because the Philippine audience decides they really like it, so it gets pushed there more than being pushed in the USA. You'll also have a far lower rate, per mil, RPM, clicks per mil, or whatever it is. You'll have a far lower rate, depending on which country they're getting shown in. And of course, like if your video is running in the Philippines, it's going to be a far lesser rate than if your video's running in the USA, or running in Canada, or running in the UK, or running in Australia, or it all depends on which country it's showing, and showing the ads. And of course, there's some other countries that are even lower than the Philippines. So, it can vary a lot. But of course, if your video is showing a lot in India, it's going to be pretty low per ad. So it does sort of vary. What's everybody here got up to for the week, or going to get up to for the week? I'd love to hear what everybody's up to this week, and it's interesting to hear. How long we've been running? 52. Just sort of had to squint here to read what it says on the screen, how long I've been running. Probably run for an hour, unless I have a heap of people charging in here. I sort of didn't think I'd sort of run a big, long marathon live stream. I sort of thought, oh, yeah, an hour, that'll probably be enough. And if anybody wants to join me on panel, join me. Otherwise, if they don't, they don't. And of course, if nobody joins me on panel, it can be a shorter live stream. Then I hope somebody on panel, it can sort of, be a bit longer, because we sort of, talk about whatever, or whoever I've got coming up has got an interesting subject, and time gets away. That can really, really happen, and I don't sort of mind that at all. So, yeah, what's everybody got for the week ahead? And probably should ask how everybody's going to celebrate Mother's Day, I guess. For those of you who are moms or have moms, how are you going to celebrate? I would love to hear. For me, it's just another day here, and I'm sort of pretty about it, you know what I mean? Because I ain't got a mother, never had a mother, never had parents, and I ain't got no kids. So it's one of those things. And they need to have a day for bitter old maids. A bitter old maid day, where everybody gives presents to bitter old maids. That's what we need. I'm sure probably everybody's laughing at that. Oh, yeah, I didn't think you'd be coming up on the panel. Hope. No, great to see you, Joslyn. Didn't expect to see you. I just sent you the link just so that you know that I got a live on. That's basically it. Just the easiest way. I have the link sort of up and the announcement with the times and because the times are on there, I just sort of sent it out to a few who I thought would be interested. But yeah, we're just sort of thinking we need a bitter old maid day. But I was just talking about if you just come in, Hope. I was talking about a giveaway because YouTube is going to pay me this month, so you know, um, it's over $100, and so once they take tax out, it'll probably be about $80 or something. So I'm thinking of having a giveaway for 25K, which will be in the next week or two. By keep $50 aside from YouTube's payment and have a couple of prizes, maybe a member's prize and a subscriber's prize, a $25 Amazon voucher. That'd be really great. And of course, if a few other channels come in and decide that they'd like to give away a few prizes, whether it's a packet of seeds or a pair of earrings or whatever, and just make it those prizes USA only, that would be wonderful. A bit like thinking it was Gail's giveaway the other day. She had quite a few prizes donated by other channels, and just small prizes. And yeah, that was really great. What day was that? Yesterday, Gail's giveaway. I'm thinking when it was. For her weird container growing giveaway that she had. Drinking iced coffee here. It's warming up here, and I'm thinking, I might have to take this sweater off soon. I'm talking about a top of 72. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, Joslyn. Oh, sounds nice, Robyn. I'm going to my daughter's house. She's having a barbecue. Yeah, challenging day for you, Hope. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, challenging day for me, and I'm just sort of sitting here doing live streams, not doing anything. What's the challenge to win? Basically, it would just be a live stream, and whether somebody puts a hashtag in chat and comment picker picks the hashtag, just a random comment with the hashtag or a random commenter. The comment picker prize picker picks just a commenter, and I was thinking having one for a subscriber and one for a channel member. Oh, that'd be brilliant, Heather. Yeah, that'd be lovely. Thank you. Oh, wow. 80 degrees today here, Hope for Life said. And she's in Washington State. Yeah, and apron for the lower 48. That'd be lovely, Heather, and that would be really, really brilliant. And just thinking, thinking might have to have like the Restream or StreamYard hosted by somebody else so that it could sort of get shared out to a few channels. I don't know. I'm not going to be paying for Restream or StreamYard, and I think the most I can have on screen here without paying is 6. I'm using Restream for this one. It's probably about similar for StreamYard as well. And I mean, I could use either StreamYard or Restream. I don't know. Somebody might be able to. I thought Gail might have come in today, but she's obviously busy. Or Jan. Maybe somebody could sort of catch up with Gail or Jan on that one too, because they're really great on organising things. Echo also was saying that she's interested and could help out in some way. Echo of living your best life after 60. I don't know. Maybe a few people could get together and catch me on Messenger or on my phone, and we could sort of hash it out and work it out. I don't have any. I don't have any issue with calling or messaging to the US. I've got quite a list of you all here who I'm messaging in the States, and I want to sort of show that to quite a list of you all. So I don't have any issue. It doesn't impact my phone bill. I pay a plan, so it doesn't sort of impact anything. Yeah, let them know. That'd be great. Yeah, you should. You should hope for life. I'm sure I gave you my phone number. I don't pay any extra for if I call or message the USA. I don't pay any extra. It's sort of why I've stayed with Vodafone as well, because it's no issue. Let's see, where have we got this? But yeah, absolutely, Joslyn, yeah. Because it's often easier than Messenger. Get rid of this chat. But it's no big issue. Oh, all this two-part verification to get into my phone app. I paid that Paid that the other day. Big thanks to Lynda also, but yeah, don't know. If you call me, it may, Joslyn, but if I call you, it won't. So, and it won't cost me either. But, International Talk Zone 2 left 300 minutes of 300 minutes. But International Zone 1, which the USA is in, unlimited calling, unlimited minutes, unlimited messaging. So, it doesn't impact me at all. But yeah, my phone bill should get a bit less soon. I did take the mobile broadband Wi-Fi back to Vodafone, so that'll be taken off my account pretty soon. Because it doesn't work here. And I wasn't going to leave it in Dandenong with the witch in Dandenong, if you know what I mean. Better for me to have it here and not work and it not working than giving her free internet. So I did take that back. But it's a like text message to all the USA numbers, zero cost. It's all covered. International voice, zero cost. International call. Oops, 2 hours. Zero cost. So it's no impact to me. Call anybody in the States. It's not going to cost me. So that's a good thing. See if I can get this back up because I've probably missed a few messages here. So see if I can get this back up and see what I've missed. I don't think I've missed anybody here. So yeah, that's all good. But yeah, if I call you, Hope, it won't cost you anything. And if I message you on the phone, it won't cost you anything. You might have to find out if it costs you to reply a message. If it does, you might have to just reply the message on Messenger. Yeah, we can try. Yeah, and it's often better because sometimes I'm not on Messenger because my internet's not working that well. You know what I mean? That it's not getting through. But I've got either my phone or my tablet with me. It just depends. So if somebody does call me on my tablet, I can actually take a call on it. But it would look hilarious walking around talking on a 12-inch tablet. Now that would look hilarious. Koi ponds, yeah. There are in some of the gardens. We're talking about like botanical gardens, that sort of thing. So yeah, I must go and have a look and get those. But yeah, walk around sort of talking my tablet. And I mean, my tablet's sort of a lot bigger than this phone. Walk around looking like Miss Pretty Lady. Hi there, great to see you. I mean, this phone does fold up too, so I'm not sort of walking around talking like this, looking ridiculous. I can close this thing up and but I'm often walking around with some earbuds too. So of course, if somebody's calling me, it's just going through the earbuds. I walk around listening to music quite often. It's one of the good things of having the premium downloads. Doesn't really like the light here, this camera, does it? But I've got a heap of songs downloaded, and so if I'm somewhere where there's not much internet, it doesn't matter because it'll keep playing, and even if the internet stops, it'll keep playing with the premium. So, and because I'm watching everybody's videos and so many videos, I can't really be bothered with ads. So, it's good. Yeah, I want to get to the zoo and film that. That's one thing I've got planned. Yeah, don't drop it. Yes, don't drop this thing. Yeah, for sure. Hope for life. Yeah, sure, Joslyn. Um, yeah, wanting to get to the zoo, but what's the zoo cost? There's a few places I'm wanting to get to. Um, Melbourne Zoo. And yeah, I'm wanting to film this. That's one place I'm wanting to get to. That's what it costs to go to the zoo for an adult's day ticket. I can get public transport to go there, which I probably would use because, getting an Uber from here to there would cost a fair bit, but a day public transport, about $6 on the train and all that. But yes, I'm wanting to go to the zoo. I'm also wanting to get to this place. And I think everybody would love this. This is a museum. It's in a city called Ballarat. So I would have to take the train to get there. But I'm wanting to go there and film that. And there's activities even like you can learn how to pan for gold and things. Um, ticket prices. Ticket prices start from adult 50 to 50, child 33. Actually, I thought it'd be more than that, so that's not too bad. Yeah, it's a museum. I think it's centered on some old town around Ballarat. But it's all commemorating the gold rush days in this country. And actually, the city of Ballarat is where the gold rush was, or one of the cities where the gold rush was. So, it's absolutely fascinating. And yeah, I'd never been there, so I'd love to go there. I mean, of course, it'd be a big day because it's about an hour and a half from here by train. So, I'd have to leave pretty early in the day and then getting back late. But be something well worth filming. But yeah, Ghost Town, yeah. But it would really give some brilliant content. And of course, everybody loves, like, museums. I found everybody on my channel, my viewers, all love the museums and events, that sort of thing. It seems to be what really goes well video wise on my channel. So I'm definitely wanting to get there. But yeah, it'd be interesting, and it'd be I'm sure a lot of people would love that video. But yeah, it would certainly make some great videos and great subject. See if I can get this up. Catch up with what channel missed. Sort of got to get this back up. See what I've missed. Oh, yeah, thank you, Joslyn. Hope Alive Walker. Need to get some donations coming in so you can get out there and film till your heart is content. Yeah. But yeah, it sounds interesting. And yeah, my favourite music, yeah, I didn't answer that one. Miss Pretty Lady. What I like to listen to, I listen to a few different types of things. I listen to Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockefeller, if you know those people. Love listening to their songs. Also, Jason Aldean, Kid Rock, Tom Nugent, quite a range of different musical genres, I guess you could say, I listen to. So, quite a number of different things. You know, a real mixture. Oh, thank you, Hope, for sharing that. Thank you so much. And of course, yeah, if I did get some donos coming in or some supers or something, yeah, definitely would go towards a filming trip and getting some content. And I mean, if I had one go crazy, you know that time with Dustin when he was doing a live and they went crazy. Do you remember that one, Joslyn? And it ended up it paid for a trip to Thailand for him. It was a few guys in Britain, and they decided they'd just try and outcompete each other on donations. Oh, I couldn't believe it. He pulled a crazy amount on that one, but of course, Dustin's pretty popular, and his live streams are pretty popular. Elevator music. Oh dear, really? Elevator music, is that sort of this music? A bit like shopping mall music. Oh yeah, the pool. Yeah, yeah. It was crazy though, wasn't it? But I have there's something like about 150 songs downloaded on this thing from YouTube's premium downloads. So a crazy amount, and so just walking around, if I'm shopping or doing whatever, or sitting on the train or sitting on the bus, I'm listening to what I've got downloaded on YouTube. Oh yes, I know that's a different one. I was talking about Dustin's own live stream, not my live stream that Dustin came on, but Dustin's own live stream. Yeah. I really wanted to dunk her in the pool for being such a yeah. Yeah, laughing at that one. I think that was when I had the bucket of ice water. That one, yeah. That was when I was back living in Frankston, yeah, at the house next to the creek, yeah. That's got to be about 3 or 4 years ago, or maybe more. I think it was before I even had my channel monetized from memory. Don't think I was even monetized. So, it was just a dono through Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal me. I think from memory. That was one of his. Yeah, the one I'm thinking of his, I think it might have been one where he was wood turning in his garage, I think. Where they went crazy. I think he was turning a bowl or, turning something. And they went absolutely crazy, all these guys in the UK, and then there was a couple of guys in the States that you know, competed against him in donations, and I ended up with something like about $5,000 or something crazy. But something like that, and I couldn't believe it. I'm sure you saw it. I'm sure you were at that. You were in that one in chat. It was one of his wood turning ones, and yeah, it was absolutely crazy. But yeah, if I go out to the zoo or whatever, or Sovereign Park, yeah, I've got to go with this thing. Obviously, power bank. Of course, if I'm going to Sovereign Park, I'd probably want to Sovereign Hill, I should say. The ghost town gold mining museum. I would probably have to get another power bank and go with two power banks because, I'd be filming all day. So I'm going to be needing to boost up my camera a few times. Yeah, that one dude making crazy amount in donations. Yes. I'm sure you remember that one. That went absolutely crazy. There was, I think there was about 10 guys that just decided they'd all compete against each other and they went absolutely crazy. And I couldn't believe it. I don't think Dustin could believe it either. Actually, don't think he could believe it. But yeah, they went absolutely crazy. And yeah. Oh, wow. It's been an hour and 28 coming up. I mean, I watched it and I couldn't believe it. Me or you gave him a couple of small supers or a small super, the most we could sort of give him, $5 or $10 sort of thing. And the others went absolutely crazy. But yeah, if I go to the Sovereign Hill, yeah, I'd get several videos out of it, and that's the beautiful thing. I could get the train trip going there, or back, um, plus all day there. I could get a lot of great video there, and I'd get a heap of shorts. Yeah, his mouth was on the ground. Don't think I've ever seen that channel, Robyn. Maybe Joslyn could share Dustin's link. for bushcraft tools. Otherwise, I'll just get it up myself and put it. We got it started and bam, I thought it was a scammer, but apparently not. Yeah. But yeah, we'd given like a small super chat or two, and all these other guys decided they'd just pile on and try and out compete each other. I think the one guy ended up giving like around $1,000 just himself. Maybe he'd won the lottery or something, or he was on a huge paying job and just had a heap of spare cash laying around. Couldn't believe it. But yeah, if you can post up his link, Joslyn. Otherwise, I'll get it up myself and post it here on my phone and share it out. Oh, thank you, Joslyn. Yeah, bushcraft tools. And I mean, that's something. He certainly hadn't got the 100K yet when he did that. When he was probably about 50K or something, his channel. Because, yeah, he hasn't. I think he's probably only done like one or two live streams since his channel got to 100K. I think from memory. I know the one time you messaged me, and I was asleep, so I missed the message until it was after. And it's probably been like only literally once or twice. Or no, twice or three times actually. Because there was one that I caught. You messaged me and I did catch it. I was awake. But yeah, he's literally only done like about 2 or 3 live streams since he got to 100,000 subscribers. And I think he's now at about 300 and something. Yeah. Yeah, he could build anything. And I love watching people like that. Even though I can't do it, I love watching them, that can build anything. And when they're building something, I find it sort of so relaxing just watching them, even though I can't do it myself. I find it so relaxing. But yeah, really, really brilliant to watch. Yeah. Seeing if I missed anything else here. How long have I been going? One hour and 34. Wow. Buffering. Yeah, my internet is not really that good here, Joslyn. I mean, actually, my internet is, to put it bluntly, bloody shithouse. I need to move house to get to a place where there's some better phone network. Because none of the networks are good here either. They're all pretty shocking, all the networks. So I need to get somewhere where there's a better network. I mean, just see what this thing brings up. You'll see how terrible it is. I mean, that's down. Down is generally acceptable. And that's up, and that's actually probably a bit better than what it's often is actually today. Down 201 megabits per second. Well, that's a bit better than what it often is. It's generally about 100. Up 3.8 megabits per second. And I mean, oftentimes it's only about 1. It's terrible. 3.88 megabits per second up. That's horrid. And you probably understand why when I'm uploading videos, I'll go outside somewhere to upload because, at least if I go out somewhere and, to the mall, I might find somewhere where I'm able to upload at about 50 if I'm lucky. And I mean, this phone's 5G, so it should be, it should be pulling a lot better. But I mean, the tablet's just as slow, and there's one girl here that she doesn't even have 5G. She's got a 4G phone, and she's on a different network, and it's far, far, far slower than mine. She's saying hers is far slower than what mine is. So, But, all the 3 phone companies are the same, or I should say the 3 phone companies that actually own tower networks are the same, pretty slow. I know this girl, she's saying that she's on Telstra, which Telstra is the network with the most coverage, and it's slower than Vodafone. There's Optus, which I've heard is no good either here, and I'm on Vodafone, so, they're all pretty slow just in this location, so, yeah. Oh, thank you. Hope have a great day, and it was really great to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. We'll see you later. Yeah, I'll be ending this one pretty soon. Seeing that I'm at an hour and 38, and I sort of only really expected to go live for an hour, and then of course had a few of you all coming in, and we got sort of talking about different things and different projects and whatnot, and yeah, time got away. And I mean, that's all good. So, yeah, I'll probably call it in a couple of minutes, and wish everybody a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Mother's Day for you all, for those of you who celebrate it. So, yes, anybody got anything you want to add before I do call it? Because, yeah, we'll call it here pretty soon. 12:44, the time here. So, yeah, I must think about my lunch. Hmm. Oh, you're welcome, Heather. Yeah, I must think about my lunch, or it's probably I don't know, a late brunch really, because I haven't had breakfast. Just coffee. I often don't sort of eat much until sort of lunchtime or after, anyways. Just doing this intermittent fasting thing. So, you know, there's a few days where I won't sort of eat anything for like about 16 hours. So, you know, whether or not it makes any difference or not, I don't know, but it's worth trying. Anyways, we're going to call it now. So everybody have a wonderful weekend and take care and be blessed. And until next